Hey there everyone, this is Shadigo, and did some more things on Route 5, and just fast forwarding this like about 350 times speed. Basically all I've done is just fought the trainers and I've just caught new things. Like this youngster here, I believe he was also talking, he's actually a youngster that specifically talked about shorts. It's kind of hard to see when you have things fast forwarded to like 300% of things. But yeah, he references the because it's cut for you easy to wear thing in way back in Generation 1. But yeah, here's a Doduo. I'm actually managed to catch this one. I was spamming quick attack. It took a couple of Pokeballs, I believe. And it also is, I think it has rage as well, which I think is what it's just used. But yeah, Asuka's actually weathering the storm well enough. I mean, I'll be honest, it's not really the best physical attacker with Doduo, but it'll do. Anyway, after eventually digging around the other fire bushes, I found a Gulpin, which I actually didn't kill at one shot, but I couldn't find any others. You can find Gulpins in hard battles, and speaking of hard battles, here's pretty much the most common hard battle in Route 5, is a bunch of Scraggies. And essentially, it's basically you get one turn and they get 5 turns, so you really need to be, how you say, well, ideally you'll want, I think I mentioned it earlier when you mentioned hard battles, you want moves that do damage to more than one Pokemon, but we don't really have any of those. Maybe you might have got Razor Leaf from somewhere, I don't know. But Nightwing and Asuka got this on their own anyway. You can also find Gulpins in hard battles. Also, the most notable thing about hard battles is that, well, it's probably more for the sake of fairness anyway, is that when you're in a hard battle, the opponent's Pokemon or the wild Pokemon you find in the hard are significantly low level compared to anything else that's in the wild. I think everything around here is around level 12 or so, but the hard battles are level 5. There's also another thing about hard battles is that depending on the sort of Pokemon you find in the hard, you might find different Pokemon. Another Pokemon you can actually find here, I'm actually going to catch it later, is Plusle, which is exclusive to this version of the game. And its counterpart Minun, or Minun, whatever you want to call it, its counterpart is only available in Pokemon Y. However, Minuns may actually rarely spawn if you get a horde of Plusle to attack you. You can actually find them around here. Just like those two scales there, nothing worth interesting, but there were those grind rails to get HM01 Home Claws, and there's another grind rail that's got an Oranberry. This guy is actually probably the most interesting out of all the trainers around here, simply because he has Kadabra. I believe you can find Abras here, and I believe you can also find Ralts here. And Asuka learned Smokescreen leveling up here, so I managed to get rid of Growl. Smokescreen learns accuracy, and subject to learn accuracy, Ziggy learned Sand Attack. Final Ground Rail had a Super Potion, and eventually I just went to find a new Pokemon. Like I said, Plusle Spoilers, I already actually caught this thing. He decided he wanted to be a pain in the ass, and well, didn't really want to attack me. I know he has quick attack, and I was thinking, maybe I can get him to use quick attack. I'm just going to use Spam Growl, and maybe I can get Flame Body to trigger. But he did not want to cooperate. So I attacked him a couple of times. Well, he just had Growl, and eventually you could play nice as well. Which is weird because he already has Growl from the attack lowering move, and he's got that as well. But like I said, his other move is quick attack, and he has Thunder Wave as well. I also found this Go-Go. Off screen, I actually going to put this Plusle to use. Essentially, just use Thunder Wave, paralyze things. I'm also going to be using the Plusle a little bit later on, just pretty much for the same purpose, to paralyze something I'm going to be catching there. Anyway, there's Go-Go. It's a pure grass Pokemon, it's based on a goat, and it's pretty great. Not actually going to use it, but it's there. And eventually I get what I was going for right at the final battle. Is a throw. It's normal type, there's nothing particularly special about it, it doesn't evolve or anything. But yeah, plus actually doing some work here when I was trying to catch wild Pokemon, so it's pretty great. I'm gonna use, the only reason I want to catch the Furfrou is because of something we can do in Lumiose City. I haven't actually done it personally myself, but I may as well actually show it off since I'm actually recording this for the YouTubes. But yeah, that's pretty much everything you can do in Route 5, and well, that's pretty much it for anything close content. Live commentary me is going to be with you shortly, so take care and I'll see you later. Ciao! Hey there everyone, this is Shadego. Just looking at the trainer card, there's just one minor change I did to actual Hitomi here, and that was using the lens case to give blue eyes. That's how I did that. I did that off screen. Basically all you do, you just go into the changing thing here, and it'll tell you what you want to do. Do you want to change clothes or contact lenses? Just click contact lenses, and you just change the things. That's all you need to do. But anyway, last time we went through Route 5, caught a bunch of Pokemon as you just saw. In case you noticed, I did actually use a Minun during some of that, but that's because Minun had Thunder Wave, and Thunder Wave is pretty useful, but I don't think we're going to be using an electric Pokemon. Well, here's the name racer, so I don't know where the name racer is now when I need to name an actual full-time team member. And actually I want to buy some more Pokeballs because I pretty much used all but like 2 of them or something like that. We can also get Great Balls now, so actually I probably should get 10 of those. One thing with this, in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, about the Premier Ball thing. In other games it only works with Pokeballs, but in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire for some reason it works with other balls as well. I don't know whether that's a bug or anything, but yeah, I don't want to make to the player's bottom screen be silly. Shut up. Well, if you talk to this guy here, he gives you an Ultra Ball, which is awesome. I'm probably going to use it shortly, or maybe not, but it's our first one. And following the passage just south of him, we get a Star Piece. It doesn't do anything of use, but you sell it at the shop for like a lot of money. Also, whilst I was I want the experience shirt on now. Whilst I was off screen and doing all the stuff, all the trading stuff, it turned out Zigzagoon was holding an item. It was holding, I believe, a repel. So I've took the repel off him. But this room here, this room is actually the Pokemon PC room, where you basically find out who holds all the Pokemon boxes in this game. But yeah, he tells you about boxes, the battle box, trays. Initially, as you've seen in the PC, you only start with 8, but since there's like over 700 and something Pokemon now, I can't tell you the exact number off the top of my head. And each box only holds about 30 Pokemon at most, I believe. I think it's 30. But as you can see, if you look at these boxes, we only get 7 boxes here and the battle box. Basically, when you do the battle box, it only holds 6. But you can put a team of 6 in here. In some of the other modes, like the multiplayer ones and the Battle Frontier and other things like that, you can actually use the Pokemon in that, so you don't have to mess around with your team or anything. So that's what the battle box does. But there is actually a way of getting more boxes into your with your PC here. I can access the first box. And the way you do this is simple. Basically, you just put one Pokemon in. You just basically put one Pokemon in each of these boxes. Like which is what I'm doing here, or trying to do. So if you do that, you close the PC and then you start up again and you get more boxes essentially. I think you can get 36 total. So you're going to organize boxes now. We should have more boxes. See? We now have, what is it, 15 boxes now? So I believe we can put more boxes in here, and I believe you can get to the final lot. So let's just do that quickly. I believe we get more boxes doing this. Basically, you need to just put one Pokemon in each box, and then we'll have more boxes. I think this is the maximum number of boxes. I can't remember off the top of my head. If it isn't, that's probably something post-production me is going to have to sort out. But yeah, that's something interesting you can do with the boxes. I could have done that earlier, but I wanted to wait until I actually found the guy that did things with the PC box. But yeah, it turns out he's around here. And here, this is the hotel. Then you talk to this guy. He gives you a full heal, which is pretty nice. Heals any status ailment. Otherwise, nothing of interest. Upstairs, there's no one else here of interest apart from in the final room here. We get the bonding guy. I believe it gives you the old power for special attack. How he does it, we don't know, we don't see it, and I hope it's not that. Get your minds out of the gutter. And then he disappears, so he's there. Like I said, the old powers thing is probably not going to get used, so there's that. I may as well show him, just to see where he is. But yeah, nothing else in the hotel as far as I can remember off the top of my head. This house here is particularly special. There's actually a thing you can do with it. If you talk to this guy, he likes. Oh, I want to see a certain type of Pokemon. Unfortunately, we don't have any Dragon types yet, and Dragon types don't actually show up in the wild until a little bit later. But yeah, if you show him the particular type of Pokemon he's after, it doesn't matter if it's dual type, it just needs to be specifically that type. It gives you a berry, but you can actually choose which berry you want. So that's the thing. Talk to this guy, he gives you a berry juice. I think it's the same as a potion, except you can actually hold it, I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, it's essentially just another way of saying potion. And yeah, there's nothing else here. So you want to proceed, you probably want to think, oh, I'll just go here, but this guy's actually going to stop you and say, oh, hey, visit the castle. So we're going to have to do that. But anyway, there's going to be a big quest coming. There's like sort of a mini quest around here, which you're going to have to do anyway in order to actually progress. So we actually have to, in fact, visit the castle. And Sharna's here, so that's the thing. Really, there's nothing interesting into this castle at all, except post game where you can get certain items. Well, basically, you can get certain Mega Stones. But yeah, now we have a horrible problem. Well, not really a horrible problem, but yeah, now we can actually access Route 7, but there's nothing really of interest here, I believe. You could probably go upstairs and do stuff, but I don't really want to do that. But now we can access Route 7, and herein lies the problem. We can't progress because there's a Snorlax blocking the path. being inconvenient, I decided, oh, I'm just going to take a nap on this bridge. So we're going to have to find a Pokeflute somehow. You don't know what the Pokeflute is? Yeah, it basically wakes up Snorlax, and on the last time we had it, could use it as an item and it woke anybody up. Well, yeah, we have to go to the Pathfinder Palace, which is actually up here. This is the new route which we're going to go up here for going to Pathfinder Palace, which I'm not going to do just yet. There's actually one little thing we can do here, and it actually involves the berries. Basically, south of Route 5 here, and we get this little patch of land. It's actually a berry field. And I'm like, okay, we'll do that. So, basically it's a tutorial on berries. Basically you place berries in soft soil and they grow eventually. And you can just get more berries, which is actually really good. Iron berries, you give it to a Pokemon when it heals 10 HP when its health's low. Pecker berries, I think, are the ones that cure poison. I found an iron berry. I believe I found an iron berry off screen whilst I was running around the thing. And here's our little watering can. It looks like a Lotad. It's pretty cute. But yeah, what you want to do is that you can plant your berries here, and you come back. I think basically other berries have like different times for when they grow. I think the norm is like 6 hours or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna plant these pecker berries. I don't think we're gonna get poisoned anytime soon. Just watch. I'll get poisoned by something soon. I don't think I actually have any antidotes. So this is probably a silly thing to be doing, but yeah, actually I'm just going to show how the berry thing works. Basically just plant the berries in the soft soil here, and once you've planted all your berries, you just go up to one that's dry and it says, oh hey, you planted this patch of berry, the soil's dry, do you want to water it? Yes. Now you can actually just, if you just hold the direction, like left in this case, you can actually just wash them all until there's none left. And then you just wait around there for, well, you can just go around and do other things. Because these I believe are done in real time, so just go around and do other things and then come back. There's also certain things that you can do depending on if the two different berries are near each other. Sometimes you may get a horrible mutation that leads to a new berry. So yeah, that's pretty good. Eventually I'll want to get the mutation for the lung berry because that's basically a full heal, which is pretty nice. But anyway, on to Route 6. I believe there's trainers here. Are you a trainer? I might just say something else. Oh yeah, this is the easy stroll, and then the hard stroll is, I'm assuming, all this grass here. You can find some new Pokemon in this grass, and also there's a TM there. In case you didn't see it earlier when I was doing the catching, I think I found the TM for Home Claws. The different Pokeballs, different coloured Pokeballs for TMs, those yellow ones. Also, you're the trainer, aren't you? Yes, you are. Sometimes it is too close to little hedges. You might actually get a Pokemon attacking you. Anyway, I think there's actually the only train on the route, at least the easy part of the route. Oh yeah, this trainer really doesn't really have anything of interest. Pikachu and a Pigeon, and probably something else that's unassuming and not interesting. But the Pokemon that you can actually catch around here are actually interesting. And obviously Psyduck's not one of them. I can't water pulse this, so I'm just going to have to beat it up the old-fashioned way. I know water pulse isn't actually going to do that much. I mean, hell, there's water gun there, and it just did 2 damage to my Frogadier there. I was going to say, if this doesn't crit, this is probably only 3 shots, so yeah, kind of glad that that didn't. Well, kind of glad that crit actually. I would have been glad that it didn't crit. I'd have to endure another attack. Prison. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I tell a lie. There's actually another trainer there, and yeah, you get too close to the certain bushes, then you get ambushed by Venopedes. Now this thing might have poison point, in which case, if it, I'm going to use water pulse, probably going to kill it. But yeah, I believe it has poison points as its ability, so might expect to get poisoned. Also, when you're coming up here, make sure you have like I think it's 1,000 Pokemonies. It might be 3,000. It's something stupid. In order to progress with the story. I believe I have more than enough for that, so there's that. There's another trainer here, not very looking like he's got Pokemon of 0 interest, it seems. Well, Ralts is sort of interesting. It's probably not going to be any good. Ralts in this generation actually got a little bit of an upgrade. It actually now has part Fairy type. It used to be just pure Psychic in other generations, but yeah, it's part Fairy type now. It's one of the few that actually did get changed. Still pretty frail though. So there's that. And Gulpin we could have found on the previous route. I believe I actually fought one. I pretty much insta-killed it with the quick attack, which was silly because Gulpins can be pretty tanky. They also have Yawn. Basically, what that means is if I don't kill this Gulpin now, Nightwind's going to fall asleep. And like, why? Yes, I did. I believe there's no more trainers here, so that's pretty fine with me. And here we are at the Pathing Palace. Basically, the problem here is that we've got to get into the Pathing Palace and get the Pokeflute. And thank you for the Orange Berry. And yes, that is pretty interesting, but I don't want to meet other players, game. I'm not using the thing. While it looks all pretty and stuff, yeah, it's kind of a bit of a tourist trap. And over in the corner, there's an ether. It restores, I think it's 10 PP to one move. But yeah, we actually have to pay to get in, which is why I told you to have the money ready. Yeah, but you can't take it with you when you die. Yeah, but you can afford to get the money, so yeah, make sure you have like 1,000 monies here. If you sold the star piece, you should definitely have the money. So yeah, there's that. But then, since we actually pay the money, we can actually come and go as we please. So there's that. But anyway, the problem here is that this jerk has lost something. He's lost his Furfur. And it's like, oh no. We should probably find his Furfur. Like, get out of the way. Because I pretty much know where it is. It's actually outside here. I don't think there's really any point in actually exploring the castle. But yeah, we actually, one of the things we have to do here, I need a thing anyway, because I believe the HM for cut is actually around here and I kind of want it. And we can't roller skate around here, so I'm going to hold the run button. I believe these guys are trainers. No. Where is that darn HM? I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, just the guy gave it to you. Oh, that's the Furfur. I don't want to do that just yet. Or do I actually have to do that at the moment? Get specs useless. It's basically the X special defense, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we can look at. I mean, this is one of the Gen 5 legendaries. And I think the other one's at the bottom, on the other side, at the bottom where we started. Ah, there it is. The HM for cut, we're going to need that shortly. I'm going to give that to Zigzagoon because he can learn it. And obviously because he's our HM slave. Now you can do this from the bag, which I'm going to do here. Could also give it to Frogadier, but I'm actually going to be using Frogadier as an actual person of actual interest. And so you forget to growl, and we'll be pretty much good. And yeah, I've actually been using Zigzagoon as a thing I've been using. It's just I've only really been using him to catch Pokemon. But yeah, another way you can do it, I'll probably show it later once I have a TM that's worth using. Basically, you can do it from the Pokemon menu. Alright, so let's sort this Furfur out. He's alright, the wolf. So what we have to do here is we've got to get over to chase Furfur into that dead end there so we can catch it. Well, not necessarily catch it, but be able to give it with its owner. But yeah, where's Furfur gone? Furfur's over there. It's sort of like the Farfetch'd in oh no, don't go that way. Right, so you're going that way. Right, actually I know what you need to do. Shauna, come over here. No. Right, I have a plan here. It involves the fact that you have to sit here. No, go to the middle. Right, sit. Good, Shana. Now I lure you up here. Now I gotta make sure I know where he's actually gone. He's in the middle there. Alright, so we've got to make sure that he doesn't decide to move in whichever way that I want him to move. So basically, what I want you to do, come here, and I'm going to have you sit here. Then I go around the other side, and he's going to go in the middle. Puzzle solved! Well, yes. But somehow I don't think your Frufru likes you all that much. He's also a bit of a jerk. Yeah, for once I can agree with Shauna here. Maybe it knows frustration, that's probably why it stays around. But yeah, I believe we have everything here. I don't think there's anything else of particular interest. And oh yeah, here's a restroom, by the way. Oh, the other Gen 5 legendary. There's also other things there. I believe that's a thing there. I can't really tell what it is. Yeah, lots of Generation 5 references up there. But yeah, now we need to go upstairs. Well, there's nothing. Well, like I said, there's nothing interesting here. It's been, you know, I went exploring first before even going here. But there's just like nothing of interest. Like you can just talk to people. I mean, yeah, talking to people's cool and all, but if you're talking to people and they don't give you stuff, then they're not really worth talking to, is it? Yeah, here I think's where we actually need to go, I believe. Or it might just be the other side of the castle. I might just be lost, a little bit. You know, I could just be like, I honestly legitimately don't know where I'm going. Alright, there's where I need to go, the balcony. So once we have, like, so literally just one last little cutscene and then, that's that. Essentially, this little mini quest is done. And honestly, I think this scene with the fireworks really should have been done at night, but yeah, I'm actually recording this in the day for a change. Well, honest, well, you can't really see fireworks in the day. You can hear the bang, but can't really see them. But hey, this is a Nintendo game, you can just see fireworks whenever. Just slide down a flagpole and voila, fireworks. It's easy as that. Well, yeah, except no, we need the Poke Flute. But unfortunately, we don't actually get to keep the Pokeflute, we only need it just to wait the Snorlax. Yeah, we can just think about that joke. On the plus side, we get the TM for Protect, which I'm never going to use because it's an annoying move. Basically, you use Protect and it protects you from any moves that the opponent makes. It has priority. I believe you can counter it with the move Feint, but not very many Pokemon learn that. And if you keep using it, it's very likely that it's going to fail. As you just said there. So, we've pretty much done everything in the castle. If I've actually forgotten any items, because I don't have, like, I don't actually have Bulbapedia up. That's pretty much all I'm having Bulbapedia up for, is to look for items that I may not know about. And even then, there's probably stuff that I'm not worthy of any interest. I thought I went downstairs. The castle is very confusing and it makes me lost. Well, yeah, I don't think we have to go in there ever again. But if you do, even if you do, you can actually come and go as you please. But yeah, we need to take our leave from this place, and for some reason you can't actually go back the normal. Can you actually go back the normal way? No, you can't. You have to actually go through all the bushes and stuff. So I'm actually going to leave that for the next video because it's been over 30 minutes now, and it's probably even more over 30 minutes from me doing all the catching and stuff. So yeah, the next episode we're going to go through here. We're going to go through this very long tall patch of grass, and we're probably going to encounter a lot of Pokemon because there's, I think I see items in there. I see TMs in there really. But anyway, take care and I will see you guys later. Ciao!